Welcome back to another episode of Charts on Demand brought to you by TradeSnyper. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Theta token, Dogecoin. We're going to be taking a look at Link, AMC's huge run up 20%, Beyond Meat, and a couple other stocks in crypto. So stay tuned. Again, thank you everyone for joining. It's been a few days since we've posted, since there's been just not too much action. We've just been in this triangle looking formation on Bitcoin, and we're going to get to that in just 1 minute. But first, before we start, be sure to go follow me on TikTok. It's TradeSnyper, and we're posting tons of content, crypto, stock, everything you want, everything you need. We are posting about Dogecoin. We're posting about crypto crackdowns. Pretty much everything. We post pretty much every single day as well. So be sure to go follow TradeSnyper on TikTok and check my videos out. And I really appreciate it. If you are trying to get access to the TradeSnyper indicator, as you can see up here, it's called this really well. You could see that when Sniper flips red, you're going to get a few. This is the 3 hour chart. So you're going to get 3, 6, 9. That was 12 hours of sell off. And then it flipped green and it got you built back up here. And now it's flipped blue. Usually TradeSnyper has a tendency to go from blue to red. And if that happens at the end of this descending triangle, Bitcoin can fall, and Bitcoin can fall hard. As you can see, it's already happening. So again, if you're trying to get access to TradeSnyper, head over to patreon.com/TradeSnyper and just sign up here, and you will get access to the TradeSnyper. And if you can't find me on Patreon, just go to my TikTok and just click this button right here. It'll bring you right to it. So that is the TradeSnyper. People are using it, utilizing it to short the market, to long the market, snipe. They're using it to scalp trade, and everything that I've heard been nothing but positive comments. And I'm very excited to roll that out for the first time to the public. So okay, so that's the TradeSnyper access. Again, patreon.com/TradeSnyper. Follow me on TikTok. Let's get into Bitcoin. Boom. So here we are at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at the 4 hour chart. As you can see, it's just getting to the edge of this descending looking triangle. This is very, very, very bad for Bitcoin. We just got through a fake rally over here. This was on April 26th. And as you can see, it fell to 47,000 and it shot up to about 60K and then just completely dumped. This is a big time fall. As you can see, the TradeSnyper flipped right to red here, right before the fall, and it gave you plenty of time to get the heck out. And it's just been an absolute massacre for Bitcoin. It's just been really, really bad. So every rally, people thought we were gonna get a bull trap. I thought that was probably not going to happen, since this it continues to get rejected. This triangle has been holding real well, and it just, again, there's let me get an arrow here trying to show what I'm talking about, where I'm talking about rather. So if you follow this arrow, where I'm talking about, so right here is the area where it got rejected 47,000. As you can see, the TradeSnyper flipped from green to blue and then from blue to red, and that indicates selling pressure. And then wham, this was a big time drop of a candle. This fell all the way here to about 29K and bumped. So what I'm thinking is, since it hasn't been able to break out of this price point of just this general area here, 40K rejected, 43 rejected, now 37 rejected, I'm thinking we're going lower. I'm thinking that if this doesn't hold, we don't get some Elon Musk money coming in, or some serious whale money coming in, this could drop, and this could drop hard and fast. So just be very, very careful if you're in Bitcoin. We're gonna take a look at the daily. Now the daily looks really good. So if you flip this around, the daily looks like a buying opportunity. I am noticing a few things on the daily. You have a parabolic SAR underneath the candle. Okay, TradeSniper's hyper green, but in this type of market, I would take that with a grain of salt, as it's just been so turbulent, and it's just been a really tough market to trade. As you can see over here, as we're soon to be looking like we're flipping bearish, the sniper flip hyper green, it gave you a nice little buying opportunity right around here when it flipped green, right around 46K, and then as you can see, once it flipped blue right here, 53K, and then the dump got you out in just in the nick of time. So right now, I don't trust this. I mean, right now, I strongly believe that we're going down, but I could be wrong. We've had parabolic stars above the daily candle for a long time now, pushing the candles down, and this could be a small dip before we head upwards. So I'm literally neutral. I'm just going to let the market decide where it's going to go first before I make any calls or big predictions. I did want to point out again here at is the top 65,000. If we go to the 29K price point, that's only a 55% correction. That's not a lot considering Bitcoin ran up what 300 or 400%, something like that. It ran up huge this year. So we I think we need more. I think we need to fall down about 70%, and that's going to bring the price point right to about 19K, 20K. I think that would be great for people to get involved. But as you can see, the daily looks really, really strong. If it could break above this point right around here, if it could close above here and stay above here for at least a few days and break out of this, 37K area, it could shoot up again. But as we see here, the 4 hours telling a different story. We like to kind of go to the lower candles to try to get the information on where it's going. And as you can see here, it's just getting rejected. TradeSnyper is bright red here, indicating more selling pressure, and we're at the end of the candle. So that's or at the end of the triangle. So again, that's not good. Uh, if this breaks down any lower here, it could be really bad for Bitcoin as it could continue to just fall right at the end of it, and it's coming to a head here. As you can see, it shoots up, gets rejected. Hold on, where's my arrow here? As you can see, it shoots up and gets rejected. We're gonna make it red since we're dealing with selling pressure here. So it shoots up right here, gets rejected. Let's get the price points too for you guys. So we got rejected exactly at 37.8. We got rejected at 37,465. We got rejected again at 37.3. So it's just getting pounded every time it goes past 37. It doesn't make it to 38. Pounded, 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 and then now here we have another little wannabe rally, fake people out, and that went to 36.4. And now we're just really at the very bottom here, 35K. If this line was to break here, I think we could fall down quickly and another maybe 5% and go back and test 34K. And if that doesn't hold, we have another line of support right here in this general area here, and that's right around 33, 34K. Now if it falls through this, that's going to indicate that's a 7% drop, which is not unusual for Bitcoin. Now it could drop fall out of here and then shoot up as well. So we have to be prepared for that. So we could say, okay, maybe if this falls, let's say around here-ish, it could shoot, it could drop, okay, and then maybe give everyone another buying opportunity, and then it could shoot up through this, break this, and just get really super, super duper bullish. And we'll leave these here so we can kind of gauge on our prediction. So if this was the case, it's going to drop out, give us another buying opportunity right around 30K maybe, hoping another thing I just noticed was this little trend line here. As you can see, bing, bang, boom. That's three taps. So here's tap number one, tap number two, and tap number three. It's tapping it 3 times in a row. This like sort of grind line, trend line here, and again, it's right at the end of the triangle. So I'm looking for some more downside here. And now if this does hold, then it could just shoot right up, and we could see some serious gains. But I think it just has to flush first. But we will see. I'm going to leave this here for Bitcoin, and we will come back to it. I don't want to go on a huge epic Bitcoin rant right now, just because it's just been ranging in this price point, and there's really not much to do except for wait for it to make a decision. ETH, Ethereum. Here's something crazy I wanted to point out about ETH. Whoever's been following my channel, I've been drawing these patterns and these triangles, and I know it looks a little bit messy here, but I just want to point this out. It's been following. This is just a template that I took from another portion of ETH on the run up, and then I flipped it. So what it's doing is it's following it almost perfectly. As you can see here, there was a big. Oh, where's my arrow? My handy arrow. Let me know if this helps you guys follow along what I'm talking about. As you can see right here, it fell. and then it lifted up as this sort of indicated here. We had this big green run up from TradeSnyper, and that shot the price up huge. And then, as you can see, once it started turning blue and getting rejected, and then turning red, it flipped back down. Now, as you can see, it's following this perfectly. It flew up here. This is how I knew that Ethereum was going to get rejected, because it's literally just following the pattern. It got rejected right around, looking like, wish these would just work. Looking like it got rejected at 27,000, and now it's falling. Where do I think ETH could possibly go? Again, not to spread FUD, but I think if it doesn't get picked up soon, it's already down 6% for the day. If it doesn't get picked up soon, I think we're going to go back and to test the 2100 or the 2000 price point. As you can see, we have this here, and I think that could absolutely happen. Considering that, the 4-hour trade snipers blue. Last time trade sniper flipped blue, we had a big sell off, and typically when it flips blue, there's the end of the rally prediction, and then once it flips to red, then it indicates selling pressure, and that's exactly what could happen. As you see, the daily, again, this looks real messy here. There's just too many lines, but all the dailies are looking pretty nice. As you can see, the SARS underneath the candle, but there's no pumps. So it's just, to me, it just seems very fake, flimsy, and I just don't like it. So we're gonna hang tight and wait for Ethereum to make a decision, and go from there. But as you can see, I believe it's heading back down to the $2,000 range. We're gonna leave this here and come back to it. XRP Ripple. Everyone's been talking about Ripple. This freaking coin is been going crazy. It's actually a token, and that's fine. This XRP token has been going crazy. As you can see, I just changed this over here. Right at this point is where I drew this. This was on the this was earlier, and I was expecting Ripple to fall down and correct and pretty much correct from this little mini rally here. As you can see, if you look at the higher time frame, it's in this sort of bull flag looking formation, which is really weird because I mean, it's not that it's weird. It's just that it's just not. I just don't think it's the right time for Ripple to start doing anything crazy with all the court proceedings and stuff like that. There's a lot of downside that could happen, especially if Bitcoin falls. So we're just looking at this triangle here on Ripple, and as we take a closer look, we could see that my prediction's coming true as it's selling off, selling off, selling off, and now I'm expecting a big drop, maybe right around here, and I'm expecting it to fall back down to about 84 cents if this does happen, and then it will probably get a little bounce off of here like we did here, and then if this does break down below the this little triangle that we have here, then we could see probably about maybe 80 cents. And then I have a feeling that it might, over the next few days, this is June 3rd, which is my birthday, by the way. Probably should have said that, but that's okay. Um, we were expecting it to shoot back up through this triangle, and go up, and I think this could be a very good buying opportunity if it holds. If it doesn't hold, then there's a big problem. But this is what we're seeing for XRP. As you can see, it's down 6% for the day. It's just getting cracked, and it's just not looking good. I mean, everything's red, 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 red. And as you can see, it's right, literally right. I didn't modify this. Like, this is literally, I drew this. When did I draw this? Last night or 2 days ago? I think last night when it was going on this rally, and I thought there'd be a little sell off, and that is exactly what is happening. So, all right, so that's XRP. I think this is a no trade zone. I wouldn't touch it. I'd wait for it to make a decision and just continue to buy these big drops as it falls. Theta token. I haven't talked about Theta in a while. This is one of my favorite tokens that I've ever owned personally in my life. I had this way back in the day, and before the mainnet launched. So you can go ahead and do some research, and I think that was 4 years ago. But as you can see with the Theta token, it is literally in this channel of doom, and what's happening is, hold up, what's happening here is it's just not getting any sort of traction at all out of this. So it entered this channel of doom around April. It shot up, looked like it was gonna go up to new all-time highs at $16 a freaking coin, which is crazy. I mean, that's so high. And then it just completely got cracked. So right now we're in this sort of area where it got rejected last time right here, and then now it's trying to climb. As you can see, it's up 4% today. I saw earlier it was up about 10%. It's trying to climb, and this is in rally formation, but the problem is lies with Bitcoin, as if Bitcoin gets rejected, starts going down, it could potentially drag these down with it as well. So we're gonna keep our eye on Theta token. It's been pretty cracked from the top. As you can see, the top over here was 16 bucks, and now it's only where are we at, about $7. So once I'm gonna need this to come down a little bit more to even consider even touching it. So this is right here is wow. Okay, so that's a 75% correction right there. That's nice. So what we would try to do with Theta is we would hope that it would fall one more time, maybe to around $4 and bounce, and then shoot up from there, which is what we're hoping. As you can see, the TradeSnyper is hyper green, and it is pumping today. It's one of the only coins that I see pumping, tokens that I see pumping, and yeah, I mean it does look real nice if it continues. But again, I don't trust Bitcoin, so I don't trust really any of these things to purchase yet. So we'll come back to Theta and see what's going on with that. How about Dogecoin? Now Dogecoin looks very, very, very interesting. All right, so as you can see here, it's fallen from the graces up of these highs, the Elon Musk Saturday Night Live days, and right now it is just looking crazy. We're just looking crazy. So I strongly believe that Dogecoin has a good chance of going on a major rally. As you can see, it was a descending triangle. It fell to the bottom. We did call the top of Doge on TikTok at around 70 cents. You don't believe me? I'm literally about to go try to find the video. Uh, let's take a look. Earlier today, my TradeSnyper indicator flipped blue, into the Dogecoin rally. Okay, cool. So what's the price? Get out of the way, dude. Right there, 70 cents is when we flip blue. Perfectly, yeah. There's the link for TradeSnyper. Get out of there. So that was the Dogecoin drop. We literally called it. We called the Bitcoin drop. We literally called this entire drop Bitcoin plummets. I mean this is a while ago. Let's take a look at this one. And to the Dogecoin rally. Look at this. 73, what are we at? 73 cents, 64 cents. We call the end of the Dogecoin rally 73 cents. And here we are right around. So we call the end here. Wow. Okay, so we call the end right here. This is when I made that video here. And so we warn people, we can get people, try to get people out and preserve their capital. A lot of people, some people listened, some people, got out and bought back in. Some people were mocking me and yelling and screaming and getting crazy with me on TikTok. And look, I get the whole hodl aspect. I'm gonna go on a hodl rant. I get it. I used to hodl my face off. I would never sell a thing. But at the end of the day, the goal, guys, the goal is to get more Dogecoin and more Bitcoin and more cryptos. The more Doge you have in your stack, the better off you're gonna do. So let's just say let's just say you're a hardcore hodler and you never sell. Now let's just say you flip your perspective for 1 second and you did sell. You saw that TikTok, you said, "Wow, this guy might be onto something," and you sold. You're gonna save yourself. We already did the math. You save yourself a 70% drop. Look at this, 70% drop, which means you could have increased your Dogecoin stack by 70%. You could have increased it by 70% if you just paid attention. If you had the TradeSnyper, this flip blue on May 9th. May 9th. You could have got it out on May 9th and bought back in literally today, and you would have made 60%, 70% gains on your Dogecoin stack. So again, I'm not coming at any hodlers. I get it. It's smart move. It's easy. You don't have to worry about it. You just dollar cost average your way in. You could have bought here 36. You could have bought here at 21, and you would have been just fine. But the whole point is, you had $10,000 or $100,000 worth of Dogecoin here. You sold at 70 cents, and you took that same $100,000 and put it into Doge at 24 cents. You would have a lot more Doge. So that's the whole point. That's why I'm just trying to help people and explain what the heck's going on and what I think. With Dogecoin, as you can see, there's been a parabolic star above the candle for a long time, pressing it down. It has a couple little rallies, but nothing special. Now might be the time for Doge to break out. This is looking pretty crazy here. As you can see, it broke the triangle, and now it's just getting a nice base. TradeSnyper is hyper green. Again, this is not financial advice, so I wouldn't go buying Doge right away because Bitcoin is unpredictable. As you can see here, this just looks really bad. The SARs have been under the 3-hour candle since the 28th, supporting it. All you need is one little rejection, a SAR above the candle like this, and then a major dump, and this will just erase this whole little rally here. So I wouldn't touch this stuff right now. It's just too unpredictable. You want to buy a little moon back, go right ahead. If you did sell off at the top and you want to get back in here, go right ahead. I'm not advocating it, but I mean, to be totally honest with you, it's just too scary right now, and you want to figure out where Dogecoin is actually going. I want to show something real quick on the weekly. If you scale out, it just looks terrible. Look at this keeling over. Look at the monthly. It hasn't even touched a correction. It hasn't even it looks like it's done anything yet. This dropped. What did we say? 70%. It's dropped 70%, and then we don't have a single red candle on the monthly. This is keeling over. I mean, all TradeSnyper needs to do is turn from green here and then fall back down and then turn blue, and you're going to get massive selling pressure. You're going to regret, getting in. But again, it could bull trap you and get you in here at the end of this triangle. And yeah, maybe you're going to get 10, 20, 30%. Maybe it will jump up huge. But what are you going to do after when it falls another 30, 40%? So I don't know. It just looks bad. The way that the Bitcoin market is, it looks bad. But again, either way, I wouldn't blame you. This to me, this looks like a breakout. It broke out of this downward trend. You could even put this candle like something like this, um, and it got formed a little base. And usually this could shoot up. So we're gonna pay attention. We'll be paying close attention to Doge. As you can see, it's just been crazy. And Dogecoin is the one thing that I'm looking at that looks a little bit bullish right here, to be totally honest. So we'll be paying close attention. Tune in tomorrow, and we'll check back on it. We're gonna do a couple more, and then we're gonna call it for the day. Link. People have been talking about Chainlink for a while. It's a big coin, as you can see back here. Where's my arrow? As you can see right back here, the rally started right around December, and this is on the daily chart. It just has been shooting up. It started right around $8, and it shot all the way. We got all the way to $48. I mean, that's just absolutely unbelievable. This crypto rally has been crazy. Whoops. So it's been in this channel right here. Right now, it fell out of the channel, got rejected, fell all the way down here, and now we're looking at a potential rejection or rally. I mean, it's gonna do one of the two, because if it breaks out of here, it's hyper green, it could rally. And as you can see, a 7% drop. That's a nice little drop today. We're gonna go to a lower time frame on the 4-hour. Yeah, he clearly has gotten rejected. I mean, clearly, and it got rejected multiple times. So it got rejected here. Okay, it got rejected right around. Well, it broke through, and this is like a bull trap, and it got rejected right around here, and then fell all the way down and got support. Went up. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Um, it's probably still a no trade zone. What are you gonna do? Buy it here while the trade snipers blue on the 4-hour, hoping to get maybe a little bit of a pump. I don't know. I wouldn't touch it. You got parabolic stars above the candle and a major rejection here on this downtrend. I think it's due for some more losses, but we'll see. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. Um, so we're just keeping a close eye on the market. You can see Bitcoin. It got up above 36K just now. Let's go take a look real quick on the 5-minute chart. So yeah, it's trying to get out of this area. It did fall all the way to this green line here, and I know these charts are super messy, but just bear with me. It did fall to that green line, and then now it's getting picked up just a little bit. As you can see here, it's getting picked up just a little bit. So it topped out at 36.5, fell down here now to 35, and now it's sitting right around 36.1, 36.2. We're gonna see what comes of that, as we've been covering it, and it could get a little bit of a rally up here, maybe shoot to 36, 37 ish, 36.5, 36, 36.8 maybe, and then a drop. But again, we'll see. We're gonna cover it daily. Now let's go to another couple. We're gonna go to a stock. Here's AMC. I was taking a look at AMC right here when this downward trend line broke. When it was right around, where was this? Right around $14. 14, $13. And as you can see, the trend line broke. TradeSnyper called AMC like a actual book. So right here, you can see the selling pressure on it. This is back in May, and this is right here when it flipped to green. Could have started loading up. You could have literally started loading the boats at 12 bucks on AMC. Now, once it turned hyper green, it just absolutely went berserk. And you could have rode it all the way up. It didn't flip blue at all. Hyper green the whole way up. And now, you can see right here, it flipped all the way. It rallied all the way to $37. And that is a huge 200% gain. See if you bought $10,000 worth of AMC based on the TradeSnyper turning green on the 2 hour here. $10,000 gets you about, what do you got? 30 grand? You have 30 grand in your freaking account? I mean, that's just absolutely beautiful. Parabolic SAR above the candle and TradeSnyper flipped blue on this day right here, May 28th, and then it plummeted, got picked up, and now it's 22% pump. I think this is a trap. I wouldn't touch this stuff. People are telling me it's going to $100. I'm laughing because that's gonna almost be, I wouldn't say impossible, but you guys gotta be kidding me with that $100 price point. Hey, but you know what? Anything could happen. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily is hyper green. It's been for days. I think we're gonna need a. I think this is gonna correct. It's gonna correct pretty hard. I think this rally could be over pretty soon, especially since it's starting to bend here. It's flattening out. This is flattening out, and this could look bad. Let's check a 3 hour. 3 hours blue. If this continues to be blue and then flips hyper red, anybody who bought here thinking this is going to go up is going to get cracked and it's going to fall down. So that's AMC real quick. One more. We're going to take a look at Beyond Meat. This is a fake meat burgers and stuff like that. I actually have eaten these things before. They're pretty good, but nothing compares to a real burger, and that's coming from a former vegan. So here we are with Beyond Meat. You can see here, if we look at the price points, it went to 180, got rejected. TradeSnyper flipped red, and it dumped on your face all the way to 126. It ranged back and forth, and then dumped again all the way to about $100. I was looking at this at 100. I almost got in. I was thinking about it, and I was going to tell a few friends to get in on it. Another thing here you can see is this trend line here: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and up. But as you can see here, it was a nice little gain. If you did get in at right around 100, you could have gotten about a 50% pop on your investment, which is great. 50% is absolutely outstanding. But as you can see today, it got rejected by the top of this descending looking triangle, and now it's falling. It's already down 7%. So you got to be real careful and real quick with these stocks and these cryptos because they move fast. A lot of people like to look at NIO. We're going to check NIO out real quick. NIO is, oh man, I haven't even looked at this. I wish I had because I saw this pattern here. Now everybody knows how I feel about these triangles. These triangles that are pointing downwards. Usually it goes the opposite of the way that it's pointing. So as you can see here, this one was pointing. This is NIO. It's a Japanese car company. Um, and as you can see here, it was pointing downwards. It fell down and then flew up. Now it's up 10%. This would have been a perfect entry right around here as the TradeSnyper flipped from red to green right here, and then hyper green here. So we're looking at, you could have got right in at 35 bucks ish, and now you could have wrote it up to 42, and that is a nice little 30% gain right there. So I think that's great. NIO could go for some major upside here if this doesn't get rejected anytime soon. NIO is looking really nice. Let's look at the weekly. And wow, yeah, NIO looks really good. It fell all the way down. And let's see the percentage wise from the top of $67. It fell to about 54 bucks, and now it's getting pumped. So we'll see what happens with NIO on the daily. It just looks real good, but I just don't trust anything right now at all because things are so volatile. This looked like it was going to be a rally and it keeled over. Now this looks like it's going to be another rally. It keeled over. So I really just don't trust it. Let's see if we can get some information by going to some of the lower time frames. As you can see, the 2 hour still green, but I want people who are TradeSnyper owners and who support TradeSnyper to take a look at this. So we're just looking at the sniper here. We're gonna draw a line right here, and we're gonna notice that this line is actually coincides with this last drop. So you see right here when it started to keel over, and that coincides right about here, and then it was a drop. So as you can see, it's happening again right here. It looks almost identical. As soon as this flips blue, we can see a major drop on NIO. Not a major drop, but maybe a little self a correction. As you can see, the hourly's blue, and it just probably will fall out of this little mini rally and go for some more downsides. So that's pretty much it. That wraps it up. As we just check on the crypto market here real quick, let's see what's going on. It's still looking pretty bad. Ethereum's dropping 5.5%. Bitcoin Cash is dropping. Take a look at BCH. BCH has been just absolutely insane. BCH is in this channel here, and it just can't break out of it. So until it makes a move out of this channel, I wouldn't touch it. Hoping to scoop some low prices below 500 if it does drop, just for the heck of it. Other coins we're looking at, we're obviously looking at Doge. Doge looks like it might pump. And then Bitcoin, that's VChain and Chainlink, a bunch of stuff, XRP. So well, that'll pretty much end it. Again, guys, go ahead and go ahead and check out my TikTok. We're getting a lot of followers. Let's hit refresh, see how many views we got on this video here. Well, 320, nice. All right, and we have 8,000 followers, so be sure to add to that. And if you're trying to get access to the TradeSnyper indicator so you can follow along with what the heck is going on, just go over to patreon.com/TradeSnyper and you can get access there, or go to my TikTok and click this link and that will give you the link up to the access as well. So again, thank you for joining. We will be going over more stocks and cryptos tomorrow, and that should be about it for today. And that's it. TradeSnyper out.